Hey guys, welcome to Glen. My name's Glenn and this is my vlogging of my cryptocurrency journey. I've been doing this for about 3 months now, and my main investments are envion and hashflare. If you're interested in seeing my journey, then please click the subscribe button down below here, and also give this video a thumbs up. So I think that's the spill over. It's obviously the first thing Monday morning, and the markets have been pretty stagnated over the weekend, or cryptocurrency in particular. It's gone up a bit, it went down, up and down, but it's sort of hovered around between 8 and 9,000. It's sort of stayed within those parameters. So there's not really much to tell you about the markets, although waking up this morning, they seem to be, you know, when you can just tell, I don't know, you might think I'm talking out my arse, but I woke up today and I even said on the Telegram group, which I invite you all to join. There's a link down below. You can join our Telegram group and then you'll be able to talk to all of Team Glen. And I said in there, oh, it looks like it's going to be a good day for cryptocurrency. You just get like a feeling like, you know, I checked it because I've been up since 5:30 this morning. I checked it at 6 and 7, and each time it's gone up like a couple of $100. So whether we see sort of 9.5 grand today, I don't know, but that would be good. That'd be awesome if we do. Currently, everything's up. You know, it's just one of them days. It seems when Bitcoin goes up, they all go up. And what tends to happen in terms of percentage, Bitcoin goes up like 5%, and a lot of altcoins go up 10, 12%. So it's really hard to judge, but when Bitcoin starts to go up in price, really you want to be, well, I suppose if you want a safe bet, you want to keep your money in Bitcoin, but actually you probably want one of the altcoins. So like Bitcoin Cash was a good one this weekend, Neo seems like a good one this weekend, Icon seems like a good one today. So you want to put your money in sort of altcoins, although saying that, this seems a bit dodgy to me. I think in one of my videos last week I mentioned, oh yeah, all the markets are up today, and there was a random coin. I can't remember the name of it, but it was something like F coin or something like that. Today, if we go to and it was, I don't know if you guys remember that. Now today, oh yeah, it was E coin, wasn't it? Yeah, E coin. Today, Ucash, and it's obviously it's only 9 in the morning, but that seems to be up 778%. Icon was second, but that's just changed now. So obviously everyone's waking up now. It's now 9 o'clock. Everyone's putting their money into these different altcoins and they're changing about a bit. So today, really, you want to be putting your money. Well, this is not financial advice. I probably wouldn't, because what tends to happen is these ones that are really high, they start to drop off. By the time you're reading this, it's already too late. But Ucash is up a lot. eCoin seems to be up. You can see here, look, it shot up and then it shot back down. So if you're one of them people that buy up here, you're going to lose money. So this is why I stay clear of them. And I assume this Ucash is going to do the same tomorrow. Tomorrow this will have a massive slump down. So just be wary of that. But if you want to make quick gains just for today, really, I'd be looking at Icon, Dragon Chain, because they're quite good projects, but they're up 26%. And generally, when people see something's up, they feel more confident about it and they're more likely to invest. So that could go up more, you know, today. Bearing in mind, America isn't awake yet, so they haven't seen any of this. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's where the markets are at the moment. I'm just a bit dodgy about these random coins going up 2,000% in a day and then dropping down. Obviously it must be a coordinated massive pump and dump, you know, like people organising, right, let's all invest our money in this today and then we'll take our money out later on today and then we would have gained 100%. But for that to work, either someone with a lot of money has to do it or a lot of people have to coordinate and buy at exactly the same time. So I'd be very careful of that, because if you're not in with that group, if you're out of that, like say for me, if I looked at that and thought, oh yeah, it's up 700%, I better invest in that today. By the time I invest in it, I'm buying it at the highest point and it's only going to drop back down. So just be very careful with stuff like that. If you want a safe bet, then it's got to be Bitcoin. Literally, apart from Tether, which is only down 0.4%, everything else is up. Everything. Will that continue for the rest of today? We'll see. I'll comment in the. I'm sure we'll talk about it in the Telegram group chat. So I welcome you to join that. Hashflare. So I'll move on now. Hashflare. I've got my Hashflare account, and obviously I'm waiting. I was waiting for my account to hit 0.05 of a Bitcoin so I can make my first withdrawal. I wasn't able to do that. If I click this withdrawal button, it comes up with this frequently asked questions, and the only criteria I can see why I wouldn't be allowed to withdraw is that I had a referral within the 3 days. Now that should have, if you watched my last video about that, that should have come off Saturday night, I believe, because that was 3 days at that point. But then Saturday night I had, and I'm not complaining, please don't take this as me moaning. I think it's great that people are using my referral link because obviously it gives me essentially free money. Someone else bought some on the 10th, which was Saturday, I believe. So I've actually got to wait 3 days from that point. So it's been 2 days now. So hopefully tomorrow, once this kicks out, I'll be able to make my first withdrawal. But by that point, I'll actually be at 0.06 of a Bitcoin. So, you know, I've gained more money, and hopefully, fingers crossed, by the time I make that withdrawal, Bitcoin, I hope, is going to sort of head towards the 10 grand mark. That's where I'd be really happy if it got to that. So we'll see over the next 2 days, 3 days. Hopefully that'll be a nice bit of money, because at one point when I was looking into it, you know, I searched how much is 0.05 of a Bitcoin worth, and it came up saying on Google, I think it was like $230 when it dropped right down to like 6.5, 7 grand. And I was thinking, oh God, that was like 500 quid a few weeks ago, because obviously I was looking into how much it'd be worth when I can make my first withdrawal weeks ago. And I thought, oh, 0.05 of a Bitcoin, that's worth $500. Well, obviously that halved pretty much, because I must have looked into it when Bitcoin was worth 11 grand, which it was only a couple of weeks ago. Now, obviously, it's, well, let's have a little look. Let's update ourselves. So 0.05 BTC to USD. Someone commented on my videos actually saying, I've never heard anyone say 0.0. But obviously, being from England and from Essex, I say 0.0. And they took the mick out of me for that. And I just thought it was funny, obviously. So now it's saying it's worth $437. Hopefully, with Bitcoin going up today, hopefully it'll be worth over 9 grand. So maybe that will sort of start heading towards the $500 mark. Obviously, I've got 0.6, so I've technically got a bit more. So that's $526. Hopefully, maybe that'll be $550 by the end of today. We'll see, fingers crossed. But then it could drop tomorrow, so it's irrelevant really until the day I actually withdraw it. So that's where I'm at with my Hashflare. So I haven't really got anything new to say. The only thing I will say while I'm on this subject, a lot of people seem to get got confused, and they took it out on, not took it out on me, but I got quite a few comments and messages saying that I'd misread this situation. So from my understanding, before you can make a withdrawal, you have to have 0.05 of a Bitcoin first. But people were reading this blue box up here where it says, "Dear users, wire transfer payment method is temporarily unavailable, or temporarily available for only orders over $500 US. All invoices in our system are generated in USD. However, currently we only accept wire transfers made in the euro. according to the exchange rate here at blah blah blah. All orders paid in USD. So this is referring to when you want to buy hash rate. So if I go to buy SHA-256 and I click that I want to buy something, so when I actually go to purchase, you have a few different options. You can either buy with Bitcoin, which is almost instant, pay from your balance, obviously like the balance I've got with hashflare, the 0.059, or you can do a wire transfer, credit cards, or pay here or whatever. They're your buying options. That's what this front page is referring to. This blue box up here, wire transfers are only available from £500, US dollars. A lot of people took that as, oh, you can't withdraw anything from your account until you hit $500 worth of Bitcoin. So I actually got a bit of stick in the YouTube comments, and I've tried to reply back to everyone, but Crypto Teddy said, you can see on the front page in the top, the green box, minimum withdrawal $500 US dollars. What a stupid guy. Go back to kindergarten, learn reading. Oh my God. Then I got another comment saying, you're an idiot. I got some more. I won't go through all of them now, but I had a few on there, and I got a few private messages saying, oh, you're such an idiot, or Glenn, why haven't you? And I just wanted people to be clear of that, because they may be thinking, oh yeah, I need to hit $500 US dollars. You don't. You need to hit 0.05 of a Bitcoin first, and then you can make a withdrawal. That is referring to if you want to buy hash power. So try not to confuse the two. Hopefully I've cleared that up for some people. I don't think I'm an idiot, but I definitely am with certain things. But I believe I've read this situation right. So please comment down below if you disagree with me. So that's my hashflare account. We've talked about the markets. The only other thing really, obviously, is envion. Bit disappointed with envion. Not saying it's their fault, but obviously they originally told us, and I messaged people in their social media team, months ago, when will envion be on an exchange? And they said, soon as the ICO finishes, we looked for the tokens to be on sale within 24 to 48 hours. Now, originally, the tokens were meant to go on sale, something like, if I remember correctly, something like, what was it? Was it December the 1st until January the 1st? So I was thinking, oh, January the 2nd, they're going to be on an exchange. That's what, roughly, give or take. Then obviously the ICO got put back to December the 14th, I believe, and it went on till January the 14th. So then I thought, okay, well, it's going to be January the 15th. Then the ICO finished, but they said, oh, actually, we need to finish the KYC forms properly before we release all your tokens. So obviously that's taken God knows how long, 2-3 weeks. And every week it's like everyone's asking, when will they be on for sale? When will they be on for sale? And envion have been really slow on the mark, and they've sort of been saying, oh, once the KYC's done, once the KYC's done. It seemed like they didn't know how long it was going to take, so they haven't actually gave an answer. And they kept saying, as soon as the KYC's done, it'll be 24 to 48 hours, it should be on an exchange. Then they announced that it was going to be on, they said, oh, the KYC process was going to finish by the end of this week or whatever, and that was weeks and weeks ago. Then that never happened. They said, oh, it's going to carry on. Then that never happened. Then I think it went on a 3rd week. Then the 4th week, they've come out and said it's on Token Store, which is a website that, from what I understand, is a decentralized exchange that accepts, will only trade Ethereum. Which is fair enough, it gives people an option to get out. Ethereum's going up in value today. You might want to get Ethereum rather than envion tokens. But still no big exchange as of yet. Then they said, right, it will be on HitBTC between the 9th and the 12th. Today is currently the 12th. No exchange. So it didn't go on all weekend. And now the last post they put was, HitBTC trading has been rescheduled for next week due to ongoing system tests on their side. stay tuned for live updates. If you can't wait, trade at Token Store, you know, the one I just mentioned below. So they're basically saying they're not going to be ready till next week. So yet again, I feel like I'm doing a video to you guys, and you know, this, it may be Envion's fault, it may not be Envion's fault. Obviously, I'm trying to give you live updates all the time, so I suppose that's my fault for keep saying it. But obviously, I'm telling you guys, oh yeah, they should be on an exchange, and it's not just you guys, friends, my wife. You know, she's always saying, oh, when are they going on that exchange then? Because obviously she's eager to find out if they've gone up in value or not, because she thinks she's going to go shopping with it. She's got a rude awakening coming. And I keep saying, yeah, well, apparently it's going to be next week. Apparently it's going to be next week. Oh, they've moved it to next week. And it, you know, they're starting to like, you said that last week. I said, yeah, I know, but it's going to be this week. And now I feel like I'm telling you guys, you know, oh, yet again, it's still not on hit BTC. So they've been very, very slow on the ball. It probably would have been better for them if they gave themselves more leeway, if they'd said, right, our ICO finishes, but we have up to 30 days. So potentially it won't be on hit BTC till mid-February. Everyone would have that date in their mind. And if it was the first week in February and they said, right, it's on hit BTC, everyone would go, oh yeah, Envion's really good. Like, they're sticking to what they said. And, you know, in sales, myself, whenever you sell a customer tank, we always used to have a saying, which I'm probably going to mess up, but it was always under promise, over deliver. Some of you may have heard of that and think that's really cheesy, but it really does, you know, it works. When I used to do car sales, phone sales, window sales. If you go around a customer's house and say, right, this will be ready to, you know, this will be ready by Thursday. They sit there Wednesday night thinking, oh, I'm going to get that thing tomorrow. And then when you're making that phone call or saying to them to their face, oh, actually, it's not going to be ready till next week. That's a massive, you know, psychologically, and they might accept it. They might say, yeah, okay, I thought that might happen or whatever, but it's still a massive, like, deflation of emotion and feeling. And, well, if I can't trust him to stick to that, is he going to do that? Is he going to do this? He promised me he'd chuck in this. So, yeah, I over promise and no, what was it? Over promise, under deliver. No, under promise, over deliver. Boom. That is a very true saying, and I think Envion maybe should do that. You know, if they're saying, look, our MMUs are going to be ready, we think June, right? Let's tell them people July, because we're not going to. You know, we're not going to kick up a massive uproar, whatever dates they tell us, I suppose, because there's nothing really we can do about it. We're in their hands. We're not owners of the company. We just hope that obviously they do the right thing for us. So, I don't know. That's my thoughts. What do you guys think? Please comment down below if you think I'm chatting absolute shit or if you agree with me. They did post some pictures of them working on the MMUs, which I didn't realise they're actually building from scratch. I thought the containers would be made that they've bought and they were drilling holes and customising them from the inside out. But it looks like actually they're making the frames themselves and then putting the sheets of metal over the top. And you can see they've obviously got like at least 2 or 3 on the go at the same time. This is the other side of the factory, so that's 3 at least on the go at the same time. How long they take, I don't know, to make. So, but they're saying they're going to have 606 out in the wild by, what was it, June, according to that last update they brought out. They're currently obviously only got 2. So you got February, March, April, May, June. So you got 5 months. So in theory then they should be making about 100 of these a month, which is quite a big task. I mean, you can see there, I mean, that's a massive warehouse and they're not small things to make, are they? So I can see that each one's probably going to take a couple of people, like manpower as well. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And that's it, really. That's all I've got to say for today. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers and all the new comments and the videos and the views and all that sort of stuff. My channel sort of stagnated for you that are not into cryptocurrency, you could probably switch off now. But people that actually are interested in the, my channel and me, this is my channel, and these are the sort of things that I get. I think I said last time, normally I have a decent amount of spam, so I go through and I try and delete all of these. These don't appear in your... if you was to click on one of my videos, you wouldn't see these until I actually click this tick box. So if you ever see something like this, it's either got past YouTube and it's got past me. Someone did post something like this today. Yeah, like these ones. You have to be careful of these ones because these sound dodgy as hell. Oh no, actually, oh no, that one's a legit person. Sorry, Gigabit 1011. That's actually a legit. This is what I meant. Kelvin Kaido. Join now, join now. 1 Bitcoin equivalent to 8,200, and they all basically, some of them are short, some of them are really long, but they all end in please contact me via, and then they have this email address and a WhatsApp number. There's a lot of them. Please don't message them. I'm 99% sure this is a scam, so please do not think, oh yeah, if I message this person I'm going to double my money this week. I do try and delete all of these, but I left this one on here because I wanted to show you, the process I have to go through. So I have to read the comments, and I try and every comment that I like, that means I've read it. So then the one I know that I've read it, because I can go through and I just drag down to when I see, you can see there, I haven't read that comment or the one below it. So I know where I'm at. And then when I get free time, I try and reply back to each one. And anything like this, I'll try and delete, so I'll remove that comment. But just be careful, guys. There's a lot of scammers in there, and I don't want them to try and use my channel or my videos to try and harm you or get your money in any way. So please be careful. My subscribers on my channel actually shot up quite suddenly. Actually, I was sort of stagnated between 600 and 650. It sort of really hovered, and I thought, oh, my channel's starting to slow down. And then from last night to this morning, it's gone up to 727. So somewhere I've gained like an extra 60 odd subscribers very quickly. Not sure why, but I'm thankful. Either way, thank you. Maybe it's just my videos are becoming more popular. I've almost hit that massive target that I thought I wouldn't hit. YouTube want you to have 4,000 hours of view time. I'm now 3,972, so I only need 28 hours worth of watch time, and then I've hit that goal, that target. The one that I am slacking behind obviously is the subscribers, so the big boosters come at a good time. I need another 270, might as well say, and then I've hit all my YouTube program targets, so that'll be good. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed and you've enjoyed listening to me chat. My voice has gone. I must apologize. Recently my videos, obviously I went to Florida for 2 weeks in January, then I came back and I had a cold, which I still tried to do a lot. I tried doing videos quite regularly. Then I had pneumonia, and then I passed out and I was told to rest up. So I've been sort of only doing a video once every 2 or 3 days. I'm actually a lot better now. I feel absolutely fine. I feel a lot better. I'm breathing properly, but I think where obviously all the coughing and bringing up phlegm and stuff like that, it's damaged my throat a little bit. So I just need that to get a bit better. But in my mind, I'm really focused, really clear. Oh, and now little madam's waking up. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Please comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next video of BitGlen. Bye.